Okay, so it's called OnlyFans.
No.
No. Okay.
Patreon is not a scam.
Okay.
And OnlyFans is different than Patreon. Very
Okay.
different. I mean, some people do the same thing. OnlyFans it's essentially a porn site.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to be warned off of. All right.
Yes.
So much for family friendly.
Sorry. It's a corn site. That's what everyone says now.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I wasn't
they don't
talking
get-
about what you said, Tay. I was just thinking
So
in
the
general.
Squidward.
Oh,
Squidward. Arthur took a turn from the
Prawn.
prawn. I'm gonna allow that. That's actually funny.
That's funny. All right. So, how big is the YouTube channel? Yeah. Hot tub. There we go. There we go.
I'd say do the hot tub stream and put that on OnlyFans. Or Patreon.
Yes. So the YouTube channel, I'm just about to hit 71,000, and I average about 2,000 views, 1,000 to 2,000 views a video. Sorry. You go first.
I'm like, which way are you going?
So they're both like that. Great. I was just rolling this over here, but now that you brought that over, I'm gonna start loading those onto the trailer. You think I can get 4 high?
I'd probably only go 3 at best. Because, I mean, you can do 4, but that's going to be a lot of weight. And then it's going to be really top heavy.
It might tip over.
Or, well, you've got them stacked in 2, so yeah, I guess just do 4 high. We'll just do
That's why these always go up with a Twitch replay on them, Q Clouds.
Alright, I got to go find the harvester.
Yeah, I just did fill up, but no rush.
I'm coming.
Yeah, that's why I put the Twitch symbol on anything that's from Twitch, because I know there are people that don't want to, like, they have standards.
Let me know, Tay, if you want to run this.
What happens on stream happens on stream.
I don't want to hog anyone.
I mean, I don't need to, but if you want to switch for a little bit, I could.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Thank you for bringing that over, Tay.
Yep.
You want to switch?
It's up to you. If you want to do something different, change it up.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm willing to.
Yeah, see, there's not that many bales on this field. We did it pretty good.
Yeah, it should, as long as it's still running. And that if you want, instead of taking that all the way back to the other farm, this farm right up there has, inside the big green building.
Yeah.
It has the silo there.
Yeah, I've actually.
I didn't know if you played on this or not.
Yeah, I don't know this map very well. I just actually harvested this field.
Yeah, okay. And I would say if you could put that in the second silo, like the bigger silo up there.
On that now.
Okay, all right.
The bigger silo.
Can you show them where it's at? The large silo.
It's just the one that's on this farm right by this field, right?
And yeah. The green one, the green, like the indoor one that's green.
The big green barn. Yeah.
Yep. Will do.
Yeah.
I know.
Just because it's closer and you'll get back quicker.
I got so much to do on that game still. I'm like so far behind now. Let's see. Turn sheep field into crop field? No. Have I bought the free field? No. I probably will. But the sheep field, I'm going to leave probably the sheep field because we probably will have sheep. So, yeah, we will not be doing a hot tub stream ever.
Ooh, rubber banding.
$1 million idea if I was no, it's a terrible idea. That is a
there.
terrible.
Simone can tell Simone she can get her Twitch going again, and
she can do the hot
tub
no. Hey, Mr.
No,
Blaze, I live
even though sometimes that stuff can make money, I would never advise anyone to do that because it comes along with a lot of negative and a lot of bad.
I live in a state of denial. That's what she says. That's a very English phrase right there, Nan. Anyway, so the state that I live in is Ohio. Ohio.
This map definitely tests your backing skills.
I've honestly told some girls I know that they should do OnlyFans if they want to make some extra money, because it's insane how much money. And the thing is, like, there's a lot of like the nudity and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of that.
Ugh.
But there's also some girls that literally just post what they would put on their Instagram, and
Yeah.
people pay money to see those pictures. I'm like, if you're a girl and you I'm like, you should at least think about it. Like, make an account and see. Like, put the same pictures you would put on Instagram for free, throw them on OnlyFans, make people pay for them, and see how much money you can make. Because you'd be surprised how much money you can make on the side just posting pictures you'd put on any other social media you got.
It's embarrassing, but I guess I don't know.
It's crazy how willing people are to give money now.
Lonely men with money.
Yeah. Are you full already?
Buckeyes unite!
It's because there wasn't much room in that trailer,
Oh, okay.
so it didn't empty a lot.
That's so funny, Mr. Blaze.
Man.
Will I buy the plot of land to build a farm? I mean, maybe later on. That's a long... Those plots are almost $1 million, so it's going to be a while. I mean, we are not anywhere near that. And I would honestly put industry there. I don't think I would make it farming, so I'd go for industry rather.
Oh, that's a weird glitch.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. For some reason, I have trouble on this Kloss combine of lining up with the spout. I don't know if it's higher than I'm used to or something.
Go blue. Michiganer. All right, let's see. Hang on. Get it back up here. Some
I'll go
job
ahead.
interviews. Oh my gosh.
A little bit more on here because I'm almost full anyway, so I'm gonna catch you right here at the end.
Yeah, there's too many of them going on, right, Gordon?
Yeah, I think that trailer holds like 12,000, and this combine holds like 10. So like it almost fills it up in one pass anyway, or one full.
Where am I? I know, bow tie. Where did we walk into?
All right, get out of your way here.
FS19 was great. It was. 22 was amazing, though. I don't know, just the little stuff like this. Once again, the graphics on the new maps, the new graphic system looks really, really good on these maps, and it didn't look like that before. So
This trailer is just insanely small. It has no
Yeah.
capacity.
I ended up upgrading it on my own personal farm because you can, for the price that you can sell that, there's another one that's much bigger, like twice the size for like the same price.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just
it's a weird tipper, and it's really in real life. It's kind of meant for like potatoes and sugar beets and like larger like. It's not really a grain trailer. So we could probably sell it once we're done with this.
I would sell it, and I'd get the green.
Yeah, the green
what-
one.
what
I think
is
it
it?
was like 18,000, the smallest one.
Yeah, I mean,
one of the smaller ones.
There's actually get the Brantner, the TA23065-2 power tube. That thing for the money and how much it holds is fantastic.
okay.
Just make sure it has a straight tongue on it like this one because there's so much
Right?
backing
Yes. That one does, because you have to do a lot of backing in this map. So yeah, definitely get that Brantner, the green Brantner. It's like
I
if
mean,
you're
I'll
looking at
wait
the
till we
shop-
sell. Well, once we sell that one, we'll do a switch.
Yeah, because like that red one, that Crampy new is 36,000, and the Brantner is 33,000.
Okay.
Now, once you upgrade the Brantner, if you upgrade it to its highest capacity, then it adds another $5,000 on, so it's like 38. But it holds a lot more,
Wait, this
Are
doesn't
you-
extend.
and it's still a lot cheaper than the semi trailers.
Right.
Are you stopped, Taylor?
Yeah,
Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like a glitch or something or
no.
delay. Because
I was just looking in
your
the shop,
swath is off. I don't know if you accidentally.
Oh, watch
Oh,
out with
wait.
the trailer. You will not have room
I
to.
stopped when I was looking in the shop, so it's got a gap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really throwing me off because it's appearing like way delayed. It's weird.
Yeah, it always does that in multiplayer, unfortunately.
There we go.
A lot of new things for me. I've played with a buddy of mine multiplayer a few times, but don't have a lot of experience with it.
Mm.
How's it going over there? You guys working away?
Yep.
I've only got like 75 more bales to load. It's going real well.
I did this field on my own farm in half the time, but yeah, we're doing. But I've got a lot of mods, so I've got my GPS, so I hook it up to a straight line and go, and then I've got the speed limiter mod so that I can harvest at 19 miles an hour instead of 6.
Right. I'm glad you're
Good
enjoying
question.
22. Like, I know you kind of got sick of 19, so.
Yeah, I went on hiatus from 22 actually for a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
when you're waiting for the mods or the patches?
I was waiting for a map. Because Elm Creek I didn't hate, I just got bored of it very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it better than it was at least better than Ravenport. Like, Ravenport I played for a couple days and then left until there were maps.
Right.
Elm Creek I played it on a little bit more, but I don't know. I was through the holidays I played a whole bunch and I got bored, so like I hadn't played Farm Sim really that much in 2022 at all since January 1st.
Huh. Yeah, see, I love Elm Creek, and I like Haute Bayronne. I still don't love Haute Bayronne. It's grown on me, but it's still not. I still like Elm Creek better. I like this better than Haute Bayronne, this map. But I think I like Elm Creek as much. I don't know that I like it better, but I like it as much as this one.
I never even tried Haute Bayronne because I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I never liked those maps.
Hey, just yell at me, Tay, when you're getting close. I'm up here bailing, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at like 60-some%, but I'm coming up the field the wrong way.
Oh, Ravensburg.
So I'll let you know when I turn around and go down the other way.
Which one is that, NPR? Do you know which one? Do you remember which one it was? All right, there's that.
I'm doing a terrible job though. Missing some.
I'm doing
Just
it.
not used to bailing.
Does this have a hitch on it? It should, but it doesn't.
What?
Is there an available tractor at all?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, there should be the case. The case is somewhere.
Yep, it's over here.
Or the Massey, or when did you get a case? I just saw a red one earlier.
Yep, there's a case. We went with the dealership brands,
Okay.
Case and JCB. I want to move this trailer down to the other end, and then we'll get the. I think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, Patchwork. I'm going back down the other way, and I'm at like 81%.
On the way.
As long as it's drawn in all of them, we should be good.
Left it running.
14,000 liters. Wait, no. Wait. No, that's 4,000 liters. 144,000 liters.
Wow.
Is that
That's
correct?
a lot. Yeah.
144,000. Yeah, holy cow.
Because those are the big bales. So they're heavy. That case is barely going to pull that thing.
Oak something. It's a British one. Oak something. What? Do you guys remember the British map that had oak in it?
Oakfield.
Yep.
Osa still plays on that one.
Oakfield Farm.
Yeah,
That's what he streams. He streams that every Saturday.
He's done like 140 episodes. He's really
Oh my goodness.
done a lot.
Yeah, he's been on that for a long time. He's got a lot of stuff built up on it.
Do bales go on, like, do they pay more for bales at certain times, or is it all the same?
Yes, like anything, it changes, but but it doesn't change enough to worry about it, I don't think. Like, I don't think it's worth storing them. I think it's just so...
Okay.
You just go sell them.
I'm going to go to Cotswold. Tag the place. Where is it? I got to look at my map. The Cotswold thing is in the south. So if I go this road here to the right and then follow that and turn right and swing back, this should only be very confusing.
Oh shoot, this gated.
There you go. That's cool enough. Yeah, I got a gate too. Yeah, I haven't touched 19 since it came out either. There's no point. But who'll be the richest man on earth? Oh, we will be the richest men on earth, yes.
Eventually, we'll start making money.
My big concern with this map is if we meet one another on the road. The roads are so narrow.
Yeah, fortunately, he did make the, or at least most of them. There's some that have collisions, but most of the hedges this time around don't
Right.
have collisions on them.
That's good to know. I didn't know that until you told me.
Yeah, so you can, like, if we do meet on the road, we could just drive into this hedge a little bit, and we should be fine.
Oh my lord, all these fences.
It's a Europe map.
Yeah, that is how it is.
It's one of the reasons why I don't usually play UK maps, but this map is just so gorgeous. Like, I just wanted to play on it. Like, I just... It's
that's a
too
cool
good
hill.
not to play. Like, I wish some of these better I wish Oxygen David made more American maps, because he is my favorite mod map maker.
Have a good night, man.
Easily.
Look at
But
the hills.
he does
Ooh.
mostly UK and...
Boy, I'll tell you
European
what,
stuff.
I'm glad I didn't load this up with 4 bales high, because I would never get
Yeah.
up this hill.
I was
Whoa.
gonna say, we got you. That's the biggest thing I've noticed is, like, in this game with the different weight, you can't load bales up the way you used to, because they weigh a lot more now.
Oh, come on.
Which helps the mobility of them, like moving them and stuff.
I like that, though, because it's realistic.
Right.
That tractor was working hard to get up that hill.
Yeah, but going uphill
This rate's
can
so
be
good.
very unrealistic. Like when you're pulling an empty wagon with like a 200 horse tractor and it pulls it down like 5 mile an hour, that is not realistic.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy. I'm like, yeah, that tractor would pull it up there with no problem.
Without a problem.
Right.
Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh, no, this is the right way. Okay.
I want to put GPS on this harvester so bad, but I'm not going to. Because I don't want to waste the $15,000 it costs to put GPS on, and then the next session you're going to take GPS off. So we're just going to throw 15 grand away. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Please still play, even though we don't have. I mean, we'll see. It depends on if we do it next time and nobody joins from console world. Then
maybe we'll throw it back on.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you hear console players, if you want to play, you better play next time, because otherwise we're going back.
Otherwise, we're going back to GPS.
We're going back to GPS.
Honestly, it doesn't bother me because I don't use GPS typically.
I know. I don't either.
Yeah. Which is honestly fine if we have, and honestly it won't bother me that much if we have enough people playing, because then I'm not going to have to do much field work. Like, maybe I can just haul stuff back and forth and I don't have to worry about it. Other people want to do more of the field work, and like harvesting's not too bad. I'm really, for whatever reason, I'm really bad at other stuff, and even with the harvesting, I just can't keep it straight to save my life.
To save your life.
But the problem is I'm too distracted. Like, I'm watching Twitch and the comments and I'm doing this and that, and that's why I like GPS, because I can just turn it on, it goes down the field, I don't have to worry about it.
I don't know if I have that on or not, Quinn. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Oh, for crying out loud.
What?
Wrong entrance.
Freaking
stupid thing.
Just thought you were going to say you weren't recording or something.
I've done that before.
Oops.
Guess this is.
Are you recording multiplayer for
Twitter
or for YouTube?
Right.
Oh my gosh, and here I was talking about OnlyFans and stuff. My bad.
That's all right. I'll fix it.
YouTube's... I was like, you're going to have to mute that for sure, because YouTube will definitely demonetize you for that.
Yeah, I didn't know what that is. All this modern newfangled technology. No, just
Apparently.
tonight. Just tonight, Weidenbach. That's a good idea though to do it Fridays. Now we'll do it next week on Friday. Maybe, or it may be Saturday. I don't know. I gotta spend time with my kids. That's the hard thing. So we'd have to do it earlier because it'd have to be done by maybe Thursday would be the good night to do it. Actually, now that I say that. Go on, yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. Thursday night would be better for me just because Fridays I think I'll probably be going to Disney.
So I was wrong. It's not that much money. But it was.
Wow. That's it? Wow, they really nerfed straw, didn't they?
Yeah, 15. But still, it was $15,000. I mean, that's not. It's worth collecting.
Because, maybe.
Because I've got another trailer full still in the fields.
That was nearly 150,000 liters worth of straw for only 15 grand.
I know, but we got much
They
more.
really nerfed that price.
But still, between the two fields, we're going to have at least 60.
Hey, cat, get out of there.
Maybe.
60K is, that's still worth it.
Oh, that wasn't that whole field? I thought you got the whole field on that trailer.
No, I still got another trailer load to come off there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad then, I guess.
All right, I'm full. Brave, get out of there.
That sucks, Quinn. 22 has far too much for you. You're an old lady. That's so funny. Yeah, me too. I'm an old lady. I'm an old man. Yeah, that sucks right off. That's okay though. We started at about 7. Poor Trusty Vibes. Well, like I said, she's welcome to watch what we do. And once again, parents are parents, and you always do best listening to them. So, if your mom has reservations, that's absolutely fine.
I do find it funny that they're allowed to watch you but can't play with you. I don't see a difference there, but yes, always listen to parents. I will never tell someone not to listen to their parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because parents have a reason for everything at the end of the day.
Louis, your internet died. Whoa!
How do you play this game?
Well, I have a controller, and I turn it on, and then
I double-click the Farm Sim 22 icon. Actually, I usually click the icon first and then turn my controller on.
That's right. Someone leaked how much a game on Xbox per game patch.
Wait, what?
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Yep, you could. Well, probably because we're online with a bunch of people. But I mean, like I said, just if you could show her the channel and show her the videos and see if she's comfortable with it, and But once again, I don't get too bent out of shape about it, What's up, Froger? It's a great game. A lot of fun. Multiplayer fun. Single-player fun. It's got a lot to it. If you've been around the series, 19 and 17, yep. I mean, really, the big difference is the graphics are slightly smoother than 19. There's a lot of gameplay changes. Could be why GPS isn't on console, right? Hey, good night, iRock.
Good night, iRock.
Hopefully see you tomorrow or Saturday whenever I stream next. Usually I try not to stream on Fridays and I try not to stream on Sundays, but we'll see you out tomorrow night because I promised I would do my summer car this week and I just haven't done it, so.
Yeah,
but
Friday
it's not
night's
summertime anymore.
Friday night's family movie night for us.
Yep.
It used to be for me. I don't have family anymore.
That's right. Kids and old people. That's right. Well,
Kids and old people.
sometimes there is dirty talk. I mean, I hate to say that, but sometimes on stream things go a little bit out of control.
I would say sometimes on stream we get a little out of control. I know I've
Right.
got to watch my language.
On YouTube, I have, I'm able to fix stuff because it's like I can cut all that. If it happens, I can cut it out. But it's a lot harder on Twitch because you don't.
Well,
it's live. I can't control what people are all going to say.
I would say that's the biggest thing too. Is like, well, the people that are playing you can't control, but also, like, just people in chat. Like earlier, we were talking about OnlyFans because somebody brought it up in chat. Like, so it's just like you never know what's gonna come up in chat, and people are gonna just start talking about.
That's right.
And then you have your chat that goes up on the screen too. So if someone says something in chat,
but I think in general, I think in general, we do, even when we're goofing around, we keep it pretty clean. Like it's pretty PG.
Yeah.
So.
And if there's anything too bad, the moderators get rid of it anyway. But it still pops up on the screen anyway. We can't do anything about that.
Right.
We can get rid of it afterwards, but it's really easy being a mod for you. There's not a lot of trolls in your channel.
Right.
I agree.
Like you get them occasionally, but not like I've seen some other channels. I've watched some other channels, and I've talked to modders that are mod for those channels. And they say they're blocking stuff constantly. They have to watch the chat 24/7 because there's so much crap.
Yeah, but we're not. I mean, I think probably what draws people to that kind of stuff is the fact that it's probably competitive play games.
It's competitive play games or beautiful women. If you're a beautiful woman,
there
you
go,
just
right. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be completely covered up, not showing cleavage, nothing. But you're just a really good-looking girl, and there will be trolls and haters come in you. It happens to a friend of mine all the time. Like, she's good-looking, but she wears like proper clothing and like appropriate clothing. Like, she covers up. Like, she doesn't show stuff off, but she still has people come in and troll her for no reason, just because. It's just
right. Oh, you're a girl. Let's troll.
And right. And she does, so she gets both. She gets that, and then she plays Call of Duty, so she gets the Call of Duty trolls.
Right. Right. Farm Sim and ATS are chilled. Right, and I think that's just like the things that we do attract a more chilled audience, right?
Right. I think most of the trolls don't even want to bother watching.
Yeah, I look like a troll, too.
Farm Sim, I know. Patchwork, I'm full.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I was going to say what percentage. I'm like, I'm pretty much full. 98, 99, and...
Yes, especially on a larger farm, Trusty, like this. Like, we're getting a lot done. So, like, I've got Taze doing harvesting. Patchwork's running grain back and forth to the silo. I'm collecting bales. And so things get done a lot quicker when you have multiplayer, especially on a big farm. It's a big help to have several people. Usually it seems like the best number of people for multiplayer is about 3 to 5. When you get over that,
things
kind of get out of control a little bit. Like, it's hard to keep up with all the things going on the farm. So it seems like a good sized farm is about 4 people. It seems like. Plus the game can get laggy too when you have a lot of people on. So, so I'd say.
Well, and it's actually okay that we couldn't get more people probably tonight, because when you start too, there's always less to do. It feels like.
Yeah, as we go, there'll be more and more to do when we start
as
animals.
You grow the farm, you can get animals, you can buy more land, you can buy more equipment, and then there's room for more people to do more stuff. Because I remember, what was it? What was the really? Oh, it was 17. I think Farm Sim 17 on South Mountain Creamery. That multiplayer, man, that thing was hopping. That was the last time I really remember us having a really successful multiplayer with a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think that most you kind of draw the kind of people you are sometimes too. So I think we're pretty chill here. So I think we draw chill people.
I think mostly it's the games that you play. There's not a lot of trolls for that. Like, if you were playing Call of Duty, you would get trolls regardless.
Yeah, I agree with that totally.
All right, so tips to not get bored. Well, new maps are always a good way to kind of spur something new. Don't cheat money in. Like, work your way up, because a lot of people.
Buys.
Yeah, they cheat money in, and then they buy the biggest equipment, and then you've already kind of killed the main point of the game, which is to upgrade and to expand your farm and stuff. But yeah, if you do get bored pretty quick, then and it's like literally no matter what you do, you're getting bored right away. Yeah, then there's and I ran into that with Farm Sim 19. I did get bored with Farm Sim 19. As you guys noticed on my channel, I had a lot of people comment on that, like, how come you don't do a lot of 19 videos anymore? I burned out. I played 19 way too much and had like 1,000 hours in it. Then I was bored. But 22 adds a lot more to it, so I think in some ways, having the seasons and stuff in it now and having a lot of additions to the gameplay, new equipment, stuff like that, I think that that's helped
factories,
me.
The factories are a big thing for me because that's like you're trying to, not only are you trying to upgrade your equipment and get better equipment, but you want to be able to build all the factories and be doing all the,
Yep, and the game is a lot more of a challenge now when you start off, even in regular mode, to grow the farm. It takes a lot longer because you have to work your way through it. Yeah, so I think that there are a lot of good changes that have happened between this and 19. Yeah. So
I agree with Hillbilly that South Mountain Creamery, that map was amazing. They never brought it to 19, and I'm hoping someone does for 22 because I'd love to revisit that.
My experience is on the easy, it takes about 150 hours to really develop a good farm to where really bringing in a lot of cash.
Yep. Yeah, right. See, once you go to once you've gone to the infinite money thing, that's where you've made your mistake.
Right. The only time I would tell people usually to do the money cheat and just give yourself money is if you want to practice building a farm.
Yeah.
So that, like, I would tell people, like, that's something you could do for fun. Like, I've done it. Like, cheat in money, build a couple different farms, see what you kind of like on a map, and then you know what you're doing yourself, so you don't waste money on your real playthrough placing something and like, I don't really like how that setup works.
Right.
So practice it first.
And I do the same thing. Like, you'll see when you guys start seeing my series that are coming out where I'm designing farms, I do that. I cheat in like 2 million, or I'm sorry, 20 million. I build the farm, but then when I go to release the farm, I put it back down to a reasonable amount of money. So there goes Avalon, though. She likes just to have the big equipment right away. And that's okay. Everybody's got a different play style. But if you're finding that you're bored, it's usually because you have too much money and you have nothing to work towards, and then it's like, okay, well, what now?
Right.
So, but hopefully that helps you a little bit. Yeah, infinite money for me anyway. It kind of ruins the challenge of a game. I don't. Once you have infinite anything, it's kind of like, snore.
Well, that's the one interesting thing with this map is he kind of gave you a pretty big harvester right away. So there's not much to work out there.
Yep. Though you could definitely have 2 harvesters on this farm when you have a lot of people playing. So.
Yeah, for a multiplayer, we'll be working on getting a second harvester. Even on my single playthrough, I'll probably buy a second one at some point and just have a worker do it.
Thank you for that, Red Alpha. Red Alpha gotcha. There's the link. It's also in the description below. You can see information about us and about my YouTube channel and all that stuff. I'm gonna run down to the shop, guys, and drop these bales off, and then I'll be baling that other field.
Okay.
All right. So remember, the main selling point for you is they still have the terraforming map, and you can use it on the terraforming tools. The only thing that I don't like that they've changed is that thank you, NPR. They made it so that you are what am I trying to get at here? You can't raise and lower the buildings anymore. They go to a certain height and then they just plug in there. So you have to then work the land around them, and sometimes it's messy. But you can do a lot of terraforming. There's a lot of new objects in terraforming. You can build your own farms and stuff. So right now we have 3 people on the server, Trusty. This is
Art, just let me know when you're ready to bail, because I'm in the baler right now.
Go ahead and start bailing if you're done.
Well, I'm just doing it while I'm waiting on him to fill up again.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'll turn it over to you.
The more work done, the better. I think I got to go down to that place down there, yeah.
So, since you think we're going to make about 60 grand off of the straw bales, or close to that.
Yes.
Should we buy the buy a grain mill with that 60 grand?
Yeah, I mean that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, so that we'd start making
Because
like flour.
I was like, because we've got all this wheat and barley, and that can be
Okay.
made into flour, which will make even more money.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you could, hey Red Alpha, if you could block that guy, please. And then the pin pike no cap.
I can buy followers, primes, and viewers. Oh my!
I don't.
Hey,
even...
I guess you shouldn't have said something about the chat always being clean.
Right.
I say those guys always come in.
Oh
Those
yeah,
bots,
they do. They do all the time.
They're even in my channel, like
Thank you,
when
Red
I've
Alpha.
streamed, and I'm not even affiliate, and I get them. So
Yeah. I was just giving you a hard time.
those bots are everywhere.
What percent are you? Do you need me this round or this time down? Or?
Turning this way.
I'm 36%, so I should be good for another pass.
Cool.
I should get down, back up, and then I'll have you come down the field again.
Yep. I'll keep an eye on it.
FS22 added
see
seasons to be. Yep.
Just let me know, Arthur, when you're ready, and I'll jump out of this tractor.
All right, it'll be a little while.
That's the one thing. At least Arthur doesn't have the double yield mod. I run the double yield mod, and you fill up this harvester in 2 passes on this field.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be a lot.
So you saw a new mod that allows you to do the terraforming with equipment. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I ended up getting that mod mostly because it fixes the contract issue, where like when you do some of the contracts and it doesn't give you enough product to complete it.
They fixed that, didn't they?
It's going good,
Not
by the way,
yet.
Slayer. Yeah, bring
Well,
down
the
the band
harvest-
hammer. That's right.
At first, none of the harvest would allow me to finish it, but
Well,
they fixed that a few days in.
You have to understand that England is a certain size, and it's not getting any bigger. And so when they I went in the wrong way again. When they made the roads, obviously way back when, they were all cart roads, like horse and cart type roads. And the houses are built right up, to the road. So they can't really, in most places in England, they can't really expand the road because it'll go through people's houses. And England has all kinds of rules about destroying old structures. And in fact, if you watch Clarkson's farm, you'll see him struggle with that. He he wanted to build a shop, and he had all kinds of problems with the city council being like, it's got to look like this. It has to be constructed with this material. It can only do this. You can't put a sign on it. Like they have these crazy rules about everything. Like you just can't do anything.
I need to go back and watch that show again.
Yeah, without going through council. And it's true because my wife is from England, and I've been over there. And everything is rules and regulations, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way.
They're very proper over there.
Right, so you can't just tear down a house and put a road in. So what happens is you get these narrow little roads. Some of them depends on where you are in the country, but a lot of them are really, really narrow. There's some scary places. And you're driving along, and there's bushes, and there's a tractor going the other way. And you have to get over, and it's like, so you got to drive your car into the bushes so that the truck can get by, and or the tractor or whatever. It's crazy. So, oh my gosh, Quinn. Hey, all right, we'll see you, Trusty. Have a good night. Poor guy. Yeah, I saw that right off of the harvest bug. Right.
I'm just wondering how Seasons is going to work with our multiplayer, because there's going to be a lot of slow periods when stuff's growing.
Yep. You run into you see the same weird road stuff with, in America, in New England. That you get a lot of really narrow roads and stuff, and bridges that are too low for trucks, and they crash into them and rip their tops off. Because they were built back when people were, doing horse and cart. They weren't using trucks. So, yeah.
In
Europe too. Like Wolf said, a lot of Europe.
Yeah, I'm at like 99%. So.
Oh, I'm on my way. I was talking to Arthur, but I'm out of Baylor tractor if you need it.
Oh, okay. No, I'm coming back now, so it'll be a little bit.
Okay.
Everyone confirmed.
And I'm not gonna have a whole lot of space here, Taze.
Well, I think a lot of it
Probably
too, Slayer, has to do with they're really
We'll
trying
fill
to
it up,
watch.
and then if I fill up again, I'll just wait for you.
they're really trying to watch stuff for wildlife. It's more about like, hey, there's some house martins that are endangered that live in that old house, so we can't tear it down because, so there's a lot of rules and regulations around wildlife in England, and that's, like Jeremy Clarkson. I know he got in trouble. They wanted to blow up his house or whatever and tear it down, and there was a house that they wanted to do, and they couldn't do it until they moved. They had owls in there, and they had to move the nest before they were allowed to knock the house down. So, I mean, that's kind of why they do it for a lot of times. It's like, well, you can't change that. And they want to keep their history. So I get it. Like, I do understand why they do it. In America, most stuff is newer, so it's kind of like, tear it down and build another one. It's only 60 years old anyway, and it was built like junk.
I'll say, in America, we actually want to destroy and get rid of our history, so.
Yeah, well, nowadays, yeah.
We're not too proud of our history, so.
Apparently, right, yeah.
Gosh.
Right. right. So a lot of it's conservation, and they're trying to.
Well, it's like in the South, they're trying to get rid of like all the old plantation buildings.
Oh yeah.
Because it reminds everyone of slavery in the bad times. I'm like, yeah, but those buildings look amazing. Like some of those plantations are beautiful. Like don't tear them down just because. Yeah, I get it. They have bad history to them, but they're beautiful buildings.
Yeah,
and they don't do that no more.
Right, and it's not the building that did it anyway. It's just
right. It's not the building. It's just people can't get it out of their heads. They see something that reminds them of it, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta get rid of it." No, we don't. There's a lot of things I see in my daily life that remind me of something sad or bad, and I don't get rid of them.
Right. Well, then let's tear down Auschwitz. Let's tear down. Yeah,
right.
it's like what? Anyway.
Yeah.
It's.
Let's just completely level Germany. Because it reminds me of Nazis at times. Like, let's just burn it all down and rebuild it. No.
Look out, dear.
On the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 98% down here. So.
Yeah, that was a different thing. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. Yeah. You're right. Though it was the bat. Right. They had to wait for the bat to move. Right. Joshua trees there are a big thing. Yeah. All right, I'm pulling in here. I didn't know you couldn't touch Joshua trees. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Now that's
speaking
California, right? Like Southern California and.
Oh, speaking of California, California is about to lose so much money.
Why is that?
Because the Super Bowl is supposed to be played in L.A.
Oh.
And the California government was like, we're only going to allow you to have like 20% capacity at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
so the NFL. So now the NFL is talking to Jerry Jones about moving it to Dallas.
They should move it to Cleveland. We've all had it already.
Right. Yeah, take it somewhere else because there's no way the NFL is going to play the Super Bowl at 20% capacity when there's plenty of stadiums around the country to let them do full.
That's way too much revenue missed there.
Yep.
Right. Agreed. Yeah.
Well, and they've already sold the tickets. Like, if you want tickets to the Super Bowl, you probably already bought them. So the NFL has sold all these tickets, and LA's like, no, you can only have 20%. So they're gonna have to give refunds. They're not gonna refund people.
Right.
So they're gonna go somewhere where those people can still go.
Yeah. Oh, and I totally agree with that too, Red Alpha. If people are celebrating bad acts, right, then that's different.
Right. Like if you had a plantation in the South that's having like, they're beating people out front to try to show what slavery was like. Like, yeah, don't do that. Don't go to that entertainment venue.
Right.
But if it's just a beautiful old house sitting there.
Yeah. I remember going down there as a kid and seeing all of it, and it's pretty amazing.
Oh my God, Savannah, Georgia is like the most beautiful city.
Yeah, it's funny. One of the
little
things
city I've ever seen.
One of the things that I noticed, like, they have everybody in the Atlanta area. The houses are just enormous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like literally triple the sizes of houses here. They are just like we had. My ex-wife's aunt and uncle moved out. That's how I got my lawn tractor. And they gave us some furniture and stuff. So we went down there with a U-Haul van and moved it all back up. And they had one of these McMansions, and It was like they were downsizing to a 4,000 square foot condo. I'm like, how is that downsizing? Your condo is twice the size of my house. Oh my God. But everything was that big. They had like an 8,000 square foot home. And I remember driving for like 45 minutes through these neighborhoods, and it was just house after house after house after house after house. It's just insane.
You know why they can do that down there? Because they don't have a heating bill in the winter. Or
Oh,
much
you know,
heating
you're
bill.
right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. In the north, you don't want a big house because it's going to cost you a fortune to heat it.
Right. Stone
Yeah,
Mountain. Where's that?
Is that Virginia?
I believe so. I think it's in Virginia or one of the Carolinas.
I have not. I've been to Lookout Mountain in Tennessee.
That's a beautiful state. I love Tennessee.
Stood above the Chattanooga River. Speaking of Chattanooga,
I've been on that bridge.
Chattanooga, they are coming out with a Norfolk.
Oh, it is in Georgia. Okay.
A Norfolk and Southern route for train sim, and I'm super excited. It's going to be Altoona to Johnstown, or Johnston, or however you say it. So it goes through the horseshoe curve in near Altoona. I thought that's really cool. I'm going to get that for sure. I wish they'd come out with Kicking Horse Pass. So
You've
what
been
is
to the-
Stone Mountain? Is that the one is that the recreation of the what do you call it? Mount Rushmore?
Arthur, you've been to the walking bridge in Chattanooga over the river?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe. I don't remember. I was a little kid.
I got you.
I'd say Tennessee would be my perfect place to live if it wasn't for the fact that they didn't have a Disney.
Oh, it's a tourist railroad. Okay.
I lived in Nashville for a little while. It was too hot for me, but
Yeah, I can't do the heat like that. Especially it's not heat that bothers me. It's the humidity.
yeah.
So, like, I don't mind. I
Nash-
like being out in the desert, but I do not like being in the South. Like, Texas, too hot.
And I heard it was a really abnormally hot summer when I was there, but it was like 95 every day. And as soon as I'd walk
Ooh.
out the door, it was like the sun was following me everywhere. It felt like.
Wham!
I'd say Tennessee is usually not that crazy hot in the summer,
Yeah,
but they
it's
have
mild.
much more mild winters too.
So
But they will still get snow and stuff. That's why I went to Florida, because no snow. Like, we don't ever get snow. Never, ever, never. We don't get ice. We don't get nothing.
That's crazy, Red Alpha. I know. Like, I've seen in Michigan as I've been driving around, because I used to drive all over Michigan for work, and a lot of those like abandoned mansions, things that were like halfway finished and then abandoned and stuff like that. Like, just crazy. Like, now Pennsylvania does it on purpose. In Pennsylvania, a house is not considered a house until it has the siding on. So people put them up and then they just leave Tyvek on them, so they don't have to pay property tax. So I remember seeing all these all these houses in
Is
Pennsylvania.
that why there's all
Yes.
houses like that?
Yes, and I was
Oh
like, why
my
do they? And
God.
I asked one of the people at the apartment complex I was working at. I'm like, why does everybody just have Tyvek on their houses? They're like, oh, that's to get around the tax law. Oh man,
Good
hey,
for
what's up,
them.
Laura?
That's smart.
Pennsylvania. Oh man. Yes, Tennessee is a beautiful state. It's too hot for me though, but it's beautiful. I've been to Nashville several times and I love it. Hey, if you're looking for something to do, if you want to start loading bales, or you can run
Oh,
this and I'll do the bales.
I'm still unloading him. I just
Oh,
ran
okay.
over because I have a little bit of time.
It's Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut's nice. I've been through there twice.
Arthur's trying to pawn off the loading of bales. He's like, you can start loading those bales if you want.
Yeah, that's not my type of thing.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't like the
either.
tedious.
I would have rather leased a auto load trailer.
Oh, I'm used to Michigan weather. I mean, Ohio weather is similar to Michigan weather in the summer. It gets hot and it gets humid, but it's not like the South. Like, we think it's humid. It's like 80% humidity, and it's like, wow, it's hot. You go down into Florida, it's 95 degrees, 90% humidity. Ugh.
Try 100% humidity.
Yeah, swimming around in the swimming out to your car. Yep. So, but yeah, it gets pretty humid here in Ohio.
Somebody told me the other day when someone who's lived in Florida, they said, because we've noticed that, like I've even noticed, like since living here, when it's like in the 50s, it is freezing cold here compared to the north.
Huh? Because the
And
humidity drops.
people say, people say because there's still so much, because there's always humidity down here.
Oh, so it's like a wet cold.
So, right. So it's like when the temperature drops and the wind picks up a little bit, you've also got all that moisture in the air, and that makes it feel even colder than it does somewhere where it's drier.
Oh, I forgot. We can change sizes on this baler, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it should be.
I've been doing
I said
240.
That's the biggest, so just do the biggest.
Oh, it is the 240 is the biggest?
Yes. That's
Okay.
I set it to that when I started baling, so that we had the biggest bales. So that you could move it in least amount of. Because that's what almost a 9,000. It is a 9,000 liter bale.
The 9,000 liter bale. Dry Saskatchewan weather, yes. Me too. It gets.
Ooh, we got a Canadian in here.
Yes, I couldn't.
Canada. Canada.
I love Canada. I've been watching
Canada, eh?
They don't all say that, thankfully. I have a friend.
I know.
I mean, they all do say that, but some say it more than others. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get going in a minute, guys. I was watching. I watched this train special. I've been watching it on YouTube. It follows the Canadian Pacific Rail and then like the Northern Ontario Rail. It's basically one of those like, dangerous jobs type deals, but it's all about the Canadian railways, and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, like the mountains where they go through, like the Kicking Horse Pass and stuff, just gorgeous. So.
Yeah, there's some really great locations up there.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. And I hate to tell you this, guys, but it is time for me to jump off here. And I'll be back on probably tomorrow sometime for during the day. I want to finish. I'm working on a farm that I wanted to finish, like adding equipment to. And then at some point this weekend, we will be doing, I promise we'll do my summer car. I need my summer car episodes badly, so we will be doing it. But it just depends on how the weekend goes. So anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we'll see you next time. And on Clamsden Farm. Have fun, guys. See you next time. Bye.